When I grow up, I'm going to play for Wales. Written by Gemma Cary, illustrated by Tatio Viana. Out you go, said Mum, and the screen went black. No, wailed Jack. I was 2-0 up. Very good, said Mum. Now go and play outside. Jack glanced at the window and saw their cat, Furball, scowling in the rain. But soon, Jack found himself outside, standing in a puddle. What was he meant to do out here? His football was flat and there was no one to play with. I know, he said, bounding indoors. The dripping Furball saw his chance and darted into the kitchen. Furball! Howled Mum. No! On the back of his bedroom door, Jack found what he wanted, his Wales shirt. For some reason, he always felt more confident wearing this shirt, and usually played better too. He put it on and instantly felt happier. Back outside, it had stopped raining. Jack tossed a frizzy tennis ball into the air. He bounced it on his knees and chest, doing keepy-uppies like his Wales heroes. He dribbled the ball around the washing line, then sprang up and headed it through the air. The ball sailed over the fence and hit something with a satisfying thwack. Ow! Squealed old Mrs. Bettershed, who had been busy digging up carrots. My bottom! Just then, Jack heard the familiar thump of a car door. Hello, Mrs. Bettershed, called Jack's dad, appearing in the back garden. Mrs. Bettershed glowered and speared the tennis ball with her hefty pitchfork. Sorry, said Jack, trying not to laugh. Hello, superstar. Dad held out a bag and Jack peered inside. It was a brand new football. Not only that, it was in the colours of Wales. Cool, said Jack. We're celebrating, said Dad, because today is the first day of the new season. Whoosh! The pair were soon having their best ever game of football. They seemed to play for hours. When they eventually stopped for tea, Dad said, I've spoken to our local team and they're having a trial tomorrow. They said you can come along if you want to. Really? Said Jack. Awesome! Next day, father and son arrived to the football grounds. The changing rooms bustled with children in blue and red bibs, nervously waiting to show off their skills. Out on the pitch, whistles tooted, players sprinted and skidded, jostled and jumped, and balls flew everywhere. The coach soon signalled for Jack to join a game, and Jack raced over. He cheered when others scored and encouraged players who missed. When one boy fell over, Jack helped him up. But secretly, Jack was worried about his own performance. When the half-time whistle blew, he had barely touched the ball, let alone scored. Someone near the subs bench caught Jack's eye. It was his dad, waving madly. Jack jogged over and his dad pulled the Wales shirt from a rucksack. Wear this under your bib, son. You always played brilliantly with this on. Jack did as his dad said. As he sprinted back onto the pitch, he imagined he was stepping out of the tunnel at Cardiff City Stadium. Flags rippled through the air while the crowd sang the national anthem. All of a sudden, Jack was the best player on the pitch. In the second half, he scored 3 incredible goals, while no one else scored more than 1. He was confident. He was happy. He was playing like a star. At the end of the trial, the coach called out the names of players who had made the final 11. Danny, Ollie, Leo. Everyone clapped after each name. Joe, Sam, Joshua. Jack stared at his feet. Maybe he hadn't made the team after all. Freddie, Zach, Harry, Ben. And finally, said the coach, one young man stood out as the kindest, friendliest lad on the pitch. And he sure can play football. The coach turned to Jack. How would you like to be our captain? Wahoo! Jack leaped into the air, waving his arms in excitement. I'll take that as a yes, said the coach, and everyone laughed. Dad couldn't stop grinning. He praised Jack all the way home. You were amazing, son. Unstoppable. A real champion. Cheers, Dad, Jack replied. I can't wait for my first match. But one day, I suppose I won't be able to play for them anymore. Oh? Why not? Asked Dad. Because when I grow up, I'm going to play for Wales. And guess who else is going to play for Wales? You are!